Have you taken a Royal Caribbean or Celebrity cruise in the past? Well, if you have, you might be entitled to some new loyalty benefits that Royal Caribbean just rolled out. You don't want to miss this. Your Crown and Anchor status might be a lot more valuable than you ever thought it would be. Plus, MSC Cruise Line is growing here in the US, and they may have just hinted at a new class of cruise ship specifically for the American market. Let's roll the intro. Hey, welcome to the Midships channel. It's your Captain Corey. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel today. Let's get right into the big cruise news of the day. We're talking Royal Caribbean. I know a lot of you are the loyal to Royal types, and I know this because I've met a ton of you on Royal Caribbean cruises and on Celebrity cruises, and there's some big news coming out from the Royal Caribbean group today as their CEO, Jason Liberty, has just dropped a bombshell announcement letting us know that if you've got loyalty on any of their three cruise brands, be it Royal, Celebrity, or Silversea, you are now entitled to share that loyalty status across the entire Royal Caribbean brand. That's right, take a look at this. This is the chart showing exactly what your cruise line status could be worth across these three cruise giants. And while all of the other cruise news outlets will undoubtedly be talking about how you now have free laundry service or how valuable your priority embarkation is, I think the key takeaway here, the bigger takeaway here, is that finally we have a cruise line acknowledging the fact that you are valuable as a cruise passenger for not just a few cruises or a decade or two with a cruise line. We now have Royal Caribbean Group saying, your cruise dollars are valuable to us your entire life long, and we're going to put our money where our mouth is and do something to keep you as a loyal cruiser in our brand forever. We all know that as we go through our cruise careers, maybe it started when your parents booked your first cruise, or maybe you booked your first cruise for a honeymoon, or you took your own children on your first cruise. Well, your priorities may be different now. Since that first time you set sail, maybe now your kids are out of the house. Maybe your job, your career changed in such a way to allow you to book new experiences or more upscale experiences. What's the point of throwing out all of those experiences that you've had with Royal Caribbean or Celebrity when you can just take all of that, all of those nights that you've earned, and roll that into a Celebrity or a Silverseas cruise down the road? The big takeaway here is now one of the big cruise giants acknowledges the fact that we are valuable as cruisers throughout our entire career. And hopefully this sets in motion a snowball effect for other cruise brands. I'm looking at you, Carnival Corporation. Hopefully this lights a fire under Carnival as they also look at revamping their VIFP program. Hopefully this sets the stage for all cruise operators in the industry to say, we never really gave thought to how valuable it would be to keep the same cruiser under our umbrella for their entire career. Now we got to keep the cruise news moving. We're talking MSC hinting at some potential new cruise ships on the horizon, specifically for the American market. I'm really excited about this, almost as excited as I am when my Amazon package shows up from the Midships Amazon store. Yeah, that's right. You knew I had to slip it in. If you love cruising and you love supporting small independent creators like myself, the best way to do it is by checking out the Midships Amazon store. In there, you can find everything I take with me every time I cruise. I think you would love some of those products as well. Check it out. There's a link in the description down below. Now let's get back to the cruise news. MSC, one of, if not the fastest growing cruise line here in America and the most popular cruise line in Europe, is supposedly in talks now with the Meyer Turku shipyard about new construction projects that would be in excess of 200,000 gross tons. And to put that into perspective for you, the Oasis of the Seas, which used to be the largest cruise ship in the world, is only about 26,000 tons larger than that. So we're talking nearly Oasis class size cruise ships that probably are bound here for the American market. You heard me right. Now, this is not going to be an overnight thing. Think about this. Even the World America, we started talking about that ship almost 2 years ago now, and it's not going to set sail until next year. So we're talking at least 3 to 5 years, probably closer to 7 years before this pie in the sky idea becomes reality. But MSC Cruise Line, by doing this, is signaling their intention that they are looking to grow rapidly. And I believe, it is my strong belief, that the pattern of growth is here in the United States. We've seen MSC go from a 3-ship fleet to a 4, 5, 6-ship fleet over here in the United States alone. Just in the past 2 to 3 years, who knows where they're planning to be with US cruises by the end of the decade. Things are all aligning to bring the MSC Cruise Line fleet size here in the United States up and up and up. And I think we got new ships on the horizon. And it would not surprise me if this is an Evo class of ship, just like they did with the Seaside and the Seaside Evo. I'm wondering if this is like an Evo Plus Plus, or if this is a world class Evo ship, which is maybe a little bit smaller, not much smaller. We got big things to look forward to with MSC. Let me know what you think of MSC's expansion plans. You think this is going to be an Evo class of ship? If you made it this far into today's episode, I'd like to invite you to take a second to get subscribed here to the channel. It's a great way to stay up to date on everything going on in cruising. Leave a like on this video if you're already subscribed or considering subscribing. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel today. And until next time, we'll see ya on the midships.